Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Let's get underway. I'll also turn that down. I need the wee bit loud there. IXION, where space wants to kill us. Always. Space always wants to kill you. It's just a matter of whether or not space is particularly out to get you because you blew stuff up. Yes, I am aware of the start of the game. Let's do new game, and it's also got difficulty. I'm going to go with the default still. The original intended IXION experience, recommended for administrators who are familiar with city builder genres. I mean, I completed Frostpunk first try, so it should maybe okay, possibly. But no, you're not dropping nothing good. But I say, it was looking like it was dropping stuff on the stream. It's something. Let's go, new game. And try not to die. I mean, that's not a promise. It's a thought. Ideally, we do not die. $20.49. Yes, it is. You should all run. At least you were smart and put those in. Unlike a certain company we know. Here's something I don't get. Why are you launching from underground? That's literally doubly inefficient. It's literally probably the most inefficient launch you could have done, is launching from underground in order to get up into orbit. Like, oh, there you gotta admit, it is a very nice intro sequence. Extremely nice intro.
Welcome on board, passengers.
I do also love the whole nice old sound and voice.
Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector
Thank you,
1
Eden.
empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future.
All I could is just. Oh.
I am Eden, the personal.
Let's pause that. Like, I understand a armored shuttle, considering what's going on, how the Earth is basically dying. I mean, what's different? but it's more rapidly dying in this, setting. I can understand an armored launch shuttle. Keep the water out. But I don't know why I had to build it underground. That's the part I don't get. Because you're just wasting Delta V. You're making it absolutely harder to get to space by launching from underground. It takes more Delta V, it takes more time because you're closer to a stronger source of gravity, effectively. Plus, the air is denser. To a point, but you have to go through dense air for longer than if you launch higher up. Effectively is what I'm getting at. So launching underground is actively not good for you, for your Delta V, but you know what? It's their massive engineering mega corporation. You can build a giant spaceship capable of sustaining a large population and moving by itself. They have the Delta V to waste. Even if it's not the best idea.
Assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose
Really then?
is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
I'm gonna waste the space there. Actually, I'm gonna waste the space there no matter what. That was not a good place for a workshop. Alright, next year's mission. Says sack point to Alloy. It's also going through tutorial stuff at the same time. Why are you eating?
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Batista.
What?
Let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and
Yeah, these are all control sectors, all that. Yep, don't need any of that.
cold dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada.
Yada 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 yada.
We'll come back.
Stop eating.
In order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay?
Sure.
Last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Yeah, of course it would. Of course it would.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolos' lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Hopefully she's more reasonable.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security.
Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh,
Well, I'm
before I
sure.
let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Wonderful.
A new request awaits your attention.
Alright. I'm going to do some future planning. Ensure we have access to here. And then I'm going to have to knock this one over to the left in order for this to work like I want to. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait for all this to be cleared. So, no reason not to... at least run this road this way. And run it down here. And collect that. And now we need communal dining, which is this event here, which is they want food, obviously. People want food. Which is fair. Completely fair. And they don't have a mess hall. So we have to, you know, make a mess hall. How large is an infirmary? We can fit a storage silo in there behind them, because we need infirmary. That's in the way. Yeah, we can fit one right there. And then we can put houses along here. That's good. Excellent. We want to make as much efficient use as possible, because otherwise it's going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult to make it really work. And then requests. So basically, requests are basically the same thing as in Frostpunk, where events where it's like, oh hey, here's a situation you, unless you're already planning on it, you might be running low on stuff like food or healthcare. You know, that kind of thing. The minor things that people need to survive. They're very minor. So, just to make sure you're aware of it, here's this. And if you do it within a certain time period, great, people will like you. If you don't, they don't like you. Or if you can just choose to know this is not a problem right now because there's something bigger I need these resources for, like, I don't know, the ship exploding. Or the generator in the crosswalk example. Yeah, I need to get this stuff out of the way first. And unfortunately, there's no guarantee they're going to pull from that. Is the mess hall... Is the mess hall... it's too short. That's a shame. That is a crying shame. Alright, the roads are going to be inefficiently laid out due to that there. I can always delete it and move it later. Move it later. Make it more efficient. Just once these two are pulled off. I'm just going to make this alloy. And I know it's early. I'm going to start laying these down up here. For minerals we're going to have to collect. Because I am a little bit aware of what's coming. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit and make sure we have storage. For, these base materials here. We're going to want electronic storage. And we'll also take carbon storage. Just on right here, right now. It's a shame they haven't done that one. But, you can't control what they pick from. Only that they do. And it is important to get us all cleared up as much as we can, because then we can more efficiently lay things out.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Alright, put it through. Oh, I had to press next button.
Bonjour, Administrator.
Bonjour.
What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I am Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabi, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashton Guys. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashton Guys are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabi will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes.
That's annoying.
Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
No, we need to...
Trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay, interesting. Well, we need a cargo ship first off. We also need a signed ship. Oppenheimer. Yeah, what? That's a fair name. And then Troy. What? Why would you call it Troy? I wouldn't trust a cargo ship called Troy. I wouldn't do it at all. I'd expect it to blow up in my face. It would just blow up in my face, I'm pretty sure. I'm also going to go ahead and be a little bit ahead of time. Not need it immediately, but I'm going to do it now, while I have resources guaranteed, and build a mining ship. So the moment that is done, I'm going to dismantle that. And then exploration is because of that crippled team losing a ship team member, make the resolution slower. We sent back the Tycoon to replenish our crew. Yep. Simple enough. Food. Okay, you fit there now. Excellent. Efficient usage of space is what we are going to do. Dismantle the building. Yeah, and we recover all the resources, which is what I wasn't 100% sure of, but I was pretty sure of. Our cargo ship is done. Under fleet management, we're going to send to collect food. And then the science ship will be next, and then they go off and explore stuff. Ensure all crew are quartered within 12 cycles. Unfortunately, we only have the basic habitats right now. We can place another storage facility right there behind that for a nice, efficient kind of layout. And then I think it's long enough that harvesting. So basically, you can tell the mining ships to go out and mine stuff. Extract resources to be made, or these ores to function. And attacking for maintenance. Ship with multitask, it will complete it before returning. Yeah. You can build the docking bay. Unassign or destroy by clicking the corresponding icons. Yep. And now they're building the science ship. Then they're going to build the mining ship. It is, again, a little bit ahead of time. Slightly. But it's fine. It's better to have it prepared, in my opinion, that way we can immediately start harvesting what we're going to need, rather than, you know, wait a little bit. And that's, it should be. Yeah, that should be that. Oh, one short. I mean, we got this perfectly laid out anyway. Work with that, so that's that done. And then we go out, and we take the Oppenheimer, and we send them to the moon. Nice and close. They should automatically just go and do their thing. And we can actually just stay on this view for a while.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Exploit the security vulnerability. Why not? Take all the science we can get. We're also going to run out of power soon, but it is a tutorial event thing. Yeah, you immediately mine that. Also mine carbon and ice to set you up for when we get stuff. Oh, no, it is not quite there. Not quite there. There we go. And we get 10 science, and then we just dismantle the base, and then we'll automatically get science and all that. Oh, there's the notifications. That is the science ship arriving and doing its task, so no need to worry there. I'm actually going to temporarily set you to... because I'm going to add some more here. The tech lab actually fits perfectly with my kind of with my setup. Get that under construction now, I guess. We are going to need it, and it's going to tutorial's going to ask us to build one, so may as well do it now. Plus, it frees up these to be picked up by the storage bots. Because that goes away. Interesting that, you know, your big old spaceship you built in space has all this stuff just lying around in it still. Ideally, this one would go. It's not going. It's probably going to be the last one to go. Which is annoying.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Because that is housing I can't get to efficiently. So, another 30 materials and 90 science. Excellent. Collect science on the moon, build a tech lab, both of which I'm doing. So, I'm ahead of you, tutorial. Don't you worry about that. The technology and upgrades. Basically, the lab generates a little bit of science, not a whole lot. And so you have science points passively, but the main way to earn science points is through space exploration. Simple enough. Researching new technologies requires science and time. Make sure to spend your science points wisely. It may provide unique options during exploration events. True. And then most technologies can be upgraded. Which is also true, eventually.
Due to the insufficient levels of electricity generation, a sector
Working conditions. Basically, most buildings need workers. True. In order to function, the sector doesn't have enough workers, and inhabitants' working conditions will deteriorate. In order to keep facilities working correctly, so basically people work longer. And number of fit workers present in sector. Injured or starving crew are not able to work. Not enough workers in the sector, working conditions start to deteriorate. There are 4 levels of working conditions. Optimal, extra hours, overwork, and danger. You want to be as close to optimal as possible.
one's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Event available. Request additional staff. We'll get 20 more workers, which is very nice and also very good. And now... is power consumption. So we don't need... that's 3. We don't need these right now. We're not required just yet. Hold on. What I say, it should give me the EVA airlock. It's got a cargo dock, not EVA airlock. Oh, it's on. Not. I have to research it. That's right. I remember. We also don't really need the carbon one either, so we'll turn it off to save a little bit extra. But we're probably going to have to temporarily shut down the science bay in order to install the EVA airlock. And carrying science to the moon, we have 3 power spare, which isn't a whole lot. Again, I wish they pulled this pile first when they were doing that, but can't control where they're pulling from. Unfortunately, it's just off center. There's gonna be 1 row of wasted space there. No matter what I do. I want remove rows, that's the one. Remove roads. And they'll go down and lay down new roads, which don't cost anything, which is good. And then they'll go and bring resources, which will empty one of these. One of these will get demolished because of these little resource hubs. I wish this one would get demolished first. Just so I could connect this road up. And then this one, because you can fit 2 docking bays here. Or it could fit a docking bay and an EVA bay. Now, if we continue this road across...
I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Alright. Hello, Munchie.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive.
Again.
My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It
That's
would be
true.
wise to remember that.
Very true. Very, very true. I'm gonna get insect farm unlocked. So I want to keep running protect that down that road. This is actually almost perfect here. It's almost like it was designed that way. Yeah, because you can fit one road right down there and have a little more storage right there. And we're going to need more storage. We're going to need a fair bit of storage. So they're constructing that airlock. Hopefully it'll finally pull down this. That's 12. That's 12. So once that's built, I'm going to shut down the science lab just until we get the solar panels built. And I can afford 2 solar panels. Also, science ship has been doing nothing this whole time. Go to Saturn. I should have sent him way earlier. That was a mistake. That was a wee bit of a boo-boo. So there's 8 homeless. Let's just run that road down there. Because that's probably the most efficient use for the moment we have for that space. And we can always put more docks here. And depending on how things line up for space-wise, some stuff here. Hell, I might jump this road up and then back down just to make use of this space here, depending on how things look. We also got a whole bunch of apartments over here.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, what do you got for me? Send a team to investigate. See that? Oh, so fleet, collect alloys. I should have had you doing that earlier, but here we are, me forgetting. Alright, please pull down this building. Insect farm's been unlocked. Excellent. Let's grab the last one, which is probe launcher. Just go and just start grabbing it all. Of course they leave that one for last. Why wouldn't they leave that one for last? At least I've got blocked out guaranteed.
Power supply overloaded. Power restored.
Lockdown guaranteed available space to expand. Yes. I'm going to place down 2 immediately. And the Vol engine is 100, so we're not going to do that just yet. Actually, we will queue it, because we had the materials. After the 2 power systems, we'll do the Vol engine, but we won't go anywhere just yet. We got stuff to do. Because we're actually going to be slow building stuff, because we'll get the 1 workshop.
Power supply overloaded.
Yes. We'll turn you off, because we're building new habitation.
Restored.
Should have put a hold on that until after we got the solar panels, but, you know, it's fine.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So we'll go down here, event available, and science. Take the science. Always, Eric, always grab the science. Always grab the science. Solar panels done. Turn you back on. Turn you all back on. Retrieve all science from Saturn. Head to Mars. Of course. Yeah. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be the very last one to be pulled down? The one I want pulled down the most. At least I can go and connect it up like this way. without endangering too much. So external construction is, on the exterior. Multiple EVA air also speed up exterior activities. That's true. I don't need multiple. Probe launcher has been unlocked. That should be all the technology. No, we can do this stuff here. We can't afford any of it, but we see it. At least not yet. We will be able to eventually. And probes. The space probe launcher is 90. So you should be building the Vol engine. No, you're still waiting on a little bit of metal. I guess we are kind of stealing it all for internal construction at the moment.
Has arrived at its destination.
Right, that Mars event available. We'll do exchange for resources. Transport 20 over there. And we'll get some resources back from Mars. Not sure what, but, we'll get something. And then we're also building the Vol engine now. And we're finally pulling that down. Finally, this means I can go and actually lay out... Well, have the space to lay out what I want to. I could also just use this space here for insect farms. Yeah. If I leave a gap there and there. 3. That actually works and put some housing in behind and not waste the space. It's not the most efficient usage for insect farms. But I can run roads here and here. And they'll work. I'll just pause these so that they don't use any resources. Go and pull that out of the way. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Excellent.
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Will do, Eden.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Depart from the solar system.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Pledge there will be 3 insect farms within the Tycoon within 10 cycles. Well, I have already got 2 placed. Does one fit there? One fits perfectly, basically there. Shame this is not turned around the other way. It also fits. Except that's also perfect for 2 more. It's basically a case of where I want them. Over here. This is closer to the food, so it spends less time traveling. We'll place them there. It's gonna be 1 tile of wasted space right here, but that's fine. Or 1 row of wasted space. Although we don't get a whole lot of metals or allies left over. Because we can store 300. And you'd be surprised how quickly 300 can go.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Being overworked. 20 of these, which is enough for a ship, effectively. And they're being overworked now. Which isn't great. However, we are about to get a whole bunch of new crew, which will alleviate that problem. Those 3 insect farms, and they're also going to produce food. Not quite enough. They are producing food. Although it is a case of they're coming online as people kind of go into them. So it is kind of ticking up throughout that. Yeah, there it goes. Average, yeah, there it goes. It just updated now. So we are massively above our requirements for food. For the moment. It's a meal cycle. Complete. Mission, 100 workers have arrived on board. Anything else you need to do? No. Go back to Earth from the Tycoon. About to say, I know what this call does. I ain't ready to take that call yet. I still got resources on Mars to pick up. So, until they get picked up, I ain't sorry, Dolos President, you're on hold.
The different phases of preparation, calibration,
Or I guess not.
and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the Vol bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Oof. Yep. Yeah, I do. You just don't know how much you're right there. You have no idea how much you're right. I'm going to pop down but not start construction of a probe launcher and then our docking bay, because I know what's coming. I know what's coming. I know what we'll need. We're going to need the probe launcher guarantee. We're going to need the extra cargo, because for what's about to happen, the longer we stay here, it's not going to be great. I can't fit an instant farm there. Can I fit? Nope, that doesn't fit. I mean, I can always tear that up because there's extra space there. I could use it for something else. I could use it for more storage, more insect farms, stuff like that. It could just kind of repeat. Well, it couldn't actually, I don't think. No, I couldn't because the tech lab, so it'd have to be down one. So no, this will probably just get turned into a block of either storage or population. Whichever one, I think I need more. Pro EKP. Move Tycoon into orbit of Moon. I'm gonna be a little bit cheesy and wait for that solar panel to be done. Give myself a time to, well, not really balance out. It's gonna equal exactly the amount of food we need. But just get that done, just to guarantee we got plenty of power available. Now, when we aren't extremely strapped for resources, or much more strapped for resources. We're on a battery, so everything is shut down inside. We don't have a battery. That's definitely something we're gonna have to get. Alright. Our time here has ended. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
All ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
I do like how it actually changes where you are on the solar map. Like now we're by the moon. A good thing they're already here. We need to be on this screen, I think. Oh, we're also paused. And it's charging. Look, anything special charging out here? Nope.
Full engine ready.
Commence jump. Jump to light speed, Scotty. That's trippy. I say, better not run into one of those. Just get dumped somewhere out in the world. Let's round of applause.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater.
Mm-hmm.
We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Marketing and all that. He's not even there. Oh, you can see The Tycoon, that's how big it is. And then that didn't go to plan. Or maybe it did. You never know. Loading.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected.
Yeah.
Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines.
Hmm.
Full engine critically damaged.
Maybe we should have checked that before we
Hull
jumped.
integrity compromised.
That's the yep. Good thing we got 6 empty sectors, or 5.
Confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
Mm-hmm.
Urgent issues requiring immediate attention.
Yeah.
Increase food production output.
Guess I already did that.
Restore hull integrity.
Gotta work on that.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
That's the request there. If I process, similar to the exact moment the jump cause in a similar, similar space. There's our mission. We'll go with this one.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
And then they want us commit to sending an expedition to Earth. So, I need this. Unfortunately, I don't have resources yet. We gotta wait for the science ship. Unfortunate. Because we also have this ticking down now. So we have enough alloy for 34 cycles of repairs. Because we now have to repair constantly. Because this hull integrity slowly ticks down. Constantly over time. Because full jumps 1. And open sectors that are operational 1.
Science ship team has completed a task.
42 food, which is important. Helps give you a buffer. Because, I mean, we have an exact balance. Actually, no, we are exact balance. Which isn't good. We want to be more than exact balance. So we're going to commit all our resources that we have to building the probe launcher. Because we need to find
A
materials.
science ship has arrived at its destination.
Investigate Dolos headquarters, because that's the quickest, and that should give us that. Oh, there's also EKP tutorial, which is moving. And it's all deteriorates at a faster rate than when it's standing still. Yeah, the Tycoon did not fare very well. At all.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So there's materials which we badly need. And 45 science. Scour the globe and search for survivors. You should be off gathering all that stuff. Don't know why you're not. Oh, I guess you're maintaining. I'm assuming that bar is an experience bar. There are only tier 1 science vessels and all that. I assume the more you grab, the more you level up. I assume. Whether or not that's correct or not, I have no idea. You got no materials because we're waiting on that, so you can't repair if you wanted to. We're waiting on you to deliver the last bit of food, and then you should go and grab the metals, the alloys. Murph. Yep, there you go. Which means we'll have materials coming in, which means that'd be good. We also got 149 polymers, which we need to build more ships. It's like cargo. I think we'll do science and 2 cargo. No, we'll double everything up. No, science 2 cargo. And then investigate personal headquarters last. That way we can A, go to more event locations, and B, carry more stuff. A limiting factor is going to be our storage. We're going to select the steel mill because we need alloy production constantly. Because once we leave the Earth, there's no guarantee we're going to be able to find more alloys. Just pure alloys sitting out. There is zero guarantee. Auto build probes, please and thank you. More science, more materials, and electronics, which are also very important.
A new request awaits your attention.
Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. But we need polymers for that. There's also another one here. -1 stability permanent because missions reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. Symptoms of this trauma have been declared under medical innocent dead Earth sickness. -1 stability permanently. Which means they're... well, they're still happy, because hull integrity is over 25%. And there's most people living in crew quarters, so that's good. But dead Earth is dragging it down. Slowly. To have enough to resume there, we'll also turn on repairs, just in order to get our integrity back up, even though it is going to drain our allies constantly. Alright. Probe. We need to launch this somewhere that's got high amounts of... ideally somewhere that's got a investigation site and high amounts of... I don't think we can get both. Maybe right there, it might give us both. We'll see. This might be a waste of three polymer. Hopefully not. Then again, we do have a whole bunch of polymer on Earth to collect. We're just going to collect that and start collecting that. And then cryonic centers. Each cryonic pod contains one person who's either a worker or non-worker. Cryonics centers have no control over this, and by default open pods in an order influenced by how many total worker and non-worker cryopods are in storage. It's possible, however, to prioritize opening workers by setting a policy via the DLS center. When a cryopod is opened, its occupant will join the population to the sector to which they awakened. If you wish for a newly awakened crewman to be transferred to a different sector, and you can alter it by the cryonic pod's opening settings.
A probe has completed its scan.
We got nothing. That was a waste. Alright, let's get that point of interest. That way, you can, once you're done here, you can immediately go there. Because again, we cannot stay here forever. Now specialized in space rank 1. So basically, they are more efficient at space, which means all repairs actually go up slightly. Plus 3.2 from space specialization tier 1. We want another science vessel, and then 2 cargo ships. There's Venus. Once we get the next probe, we'll get... There we go, high in iron. Retrieved all data from Earth. The Oppenheimer can now go to Venus and start working there. Sitting at 200 alloys. Technology steel mill has been unlocked. Excellent. Let's get the cryonic center unlocked. One short. Well, let's space it out so that we can get a little bit more optimal and waste a little bit less space. I wish I had a little bit more space there. Ironically enough, there would have been perfect. Almost. Like, there would have been absolutely perfect, but... So I don't think there's anything we have that's too wide. And we can't fit houses in there. Yeah, that's a real shame. Ah, well.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Now, this is something going... Hey, we're nearly reaching the maximum structural load here. New sectors will need to be unlocked, which is true. And they originally programmed to unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With a change in the mission, they need to be bypassed by overlocking, so we can pledge to unlock after 10 cycles, which we're not going to do. Or we don't have the resources to undertake this modification right now, which we don't. But we could open it by paying 40 workers, 16 food, 1 electronics, and 80 alloys. We also need to increase food production. Actually, if I start laying these down here, that's perfect for population. Actually, we'll wait till Cryonic Center is unlocked before we do anything else like that, just to see, because right now we're perfectly 0 food. We're not going to lose food. We're going to stay at 68. We're not going to gain food either, but we're not going to lose the food, which is important.
A probe has completed its scan.
That's a lot of actually iron. 99. Oh, that's actually not a whole lot of iron. There's 500. There's a good amount.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
There we go. We can restart the assembly line. Dismantle. Let us... Embalmed bodies are found in the area. Let's restart the assembly line. Because that will give us, I think, polymers. I think. I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that bar is experience. I'm pretty sure. And I think when they gear up, they go faster. Slash do better. Basically just better. Oh, so we need alloys for both of these. That's unfortunate timing. I'm actually going to temporarily turn off these, get high priority at Palmer's, please. So that we can actually construct science vessels and all that. You know, the stuff we need. And also probes. Like, we all need this stuff. There's a cryogenic center. That's 4. That's actually perfect there. And we can jump the road up and get more beside it. Because we can fit housing right down this road here. And we can jump it up if we need to, just in order to get stuff up out of the way. It's very much a game of maximizing your floor space, because you only have 6 sectors, and once they're done, they're done. You got nothing else to go. We want battery. Tier 1. Low priority for the moment. Iron. At least for you. Get the polymers, then get the alloys and electronics.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, 25 cryopods and science. Alright, a fully automated team is able to use and prepare a number of resources for extraction. A number of descriptions written by IXION. His name is Administrator of the Tomb's Hyperloon Station, Taki, and the station's residence. You can reach headquarters of the Black Market Society. Alright. So, 25 cryonic pods, which... those are people. Which is good and bad. Good in that it's people. We rescue the people. That's good. Bad in that it's more mouths to feed. And there's the Oxford. She's also ready to go. But we don't have anywhere to send her to. I was hoping to have more probes. Okay, good. They're building a probe. There we go. And then the moment we get another probe, we're sending that out. Also, oh yeah, no, there we go. Palmer. That is, you are done. Wallow. Cryonic pods. Get that. We'll also task you for carbon. Well, because we are going to pick up some carbon here. But that reminds me. Technology battery has been unlocked. Good. Okay, we need to research all technologies to get tier 2. Gotcha. Let's get memorials. Unlocked. That applies stability bonus. We actually don't have the electronics yet to make use of the cryogenic center. Alright, you start bringing in that and get me the electronics, please and thank you. Last cargo ship. That's Mars. Probe there. We'll send Oppenheimer to Mars. And we'll send Oxford to the other one. Everybody's set to collect cargo. Cryopods, not cargo. Go to Mercury. But there is some science already waiting. There we go. That probe out there, because we need to get that.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, the Mars, use Deus Ex codes on access to complex. Already 20 there. We'll go work on that. We're not quite 100% food net. No, we are. Oh, there's only just signs of mercury. Oh, that's a shame.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. Resume activity. So we can investigate the area. Let's perform a full sweep. I'm not sure if that does anything special or not, but, you know, it should be fine. Alright, so Oxford was just... That, hold on, there's a call. Hold on, I got a probe to launch. Before I take any phone calls.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope.
Okay.
Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately.
That's fair enough.
Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky. Keyword. If we're lucky. Very, very key words. Mars has been unlocked. We don't have enough science to do anything else. Next probe. There we go. That should be... Yeah, that's Outer Hope.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What is this request? Oh yes, there's been an accident.
An accident has occurred
In the tech lab.
Tycoon.
Poor conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. Our opponents are looking to have more serious accidents. Yeah, do that. That's nice and simple. Rocket for repairs. Let's go over to a new point of interest. That's Jupiter. I mean, it's not a point of interest right now. And that should run perfectly fine for 2 days.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Ooh. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Ooh. I remember you honored their breach of protocol denounced. Yep, fair enough. But that's unfortunate too. Because every crew member you lose is not really replaceable. Back to Tiquan. You guys gotta go back. However, we do have 25, so you got more cryonic pods there. Yeah, there's no active stockpile for cryonic pods. Okay, we're gonna waste a little bit of space. That's fine. I was about to say we could fit a battery in there, but we can't. Could fit batteries here. What's the size of... That's a big building. It's a big building. I thought that wasn't quite as big as it is. Oh, right. Oh, not doing that. Alright, you're actually working because you got enough stuff there. We need to lay down some stockpiles. No, it's more efficient to use that for housing. And we can get then cut a little bit of housing in there too. Just trying to be as efficient as possible. If we go there. Just as a temporary kind of marker thing. It's one off being perfect. That's a shame. But we can do that. Do that and get that in like that. That's not too much waste of space. The other space would have been roads anyway, probably. There we go. Start marking down for that. We also need to expand these solar panels. Nope. Somewhere. Come here. Come here. There it is. Because we need...
A science ship has
Saturn.
arrived at its
Make
destination.
contact. Workplace safety. Accidents and low stability. Low stability, the more likely workers would injure themselves at work. Yeah. I should probably unlock this instead of just a memorial, because memorial is probably way expensive. Which I don't have any signs right now to unlock anything. Is that our hope? Waiting for science ship. Well, Oppenheimer will go there once they're ready. Be nice if it would tell me relative population compared to housing. Water cannot be moved between sectors. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Although I guess in a food production sector that'd be good. We got some iron coming in. There we go, yep. Which means we're starting to produce our own metals, but it's still a net loss. We have enough for 18 cycles, though, so.
A science ship team has completed a task.
15, resume data. 17, deeper into the station. We don't have anything on your orbit. There we go. Earth, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Venus. Neptune, yeah. So once you're done at Saturn, you'll go to Neptune. Wait, Oppenheimer. Go to Outer Hope. You're coming back for repairs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's experience. There's still 300 to mine there. Relative experience. Yeah, I can fit another housing block there. Another one there. Cryopods. Because we're going to have a lot of them coming in. Yeah, Uranus.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh, hold on. There's one interest there. Alright, go for that then. So go here. Search Outer Hope. And then I gotta collect some carbon. At least mine some carbon before we go. Guaranteed. I mean, we're not gonna go immediately anyway, but... mental reminder to myself, collect carbon. Debris field. Where's some carbon? There's some carbon. Can I get some more iron too? Excellent. That's a good spot. Very good spot. So new point of interest. Yep, we got plenty of those to work through. Don't you worry, game. Don't you worry.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Construction site deserted and almost entirely frozen. Venezuela blocked by ice. Let's reheat. Let's attempt to reheat the ice and melt it through instead of blowing it up. I think you get more if you reheat the ice rather than just blowing it up.
A probe has completed its scan.
Excellent. Excellent indeed. That's some carbon. Point of interest over here too. Grab that. This will set you. You already set to mine carbon. Not a whole lot of carbon, but it's better to have some than have none. I personally feel. So we can get a fair bit of polymers in the Earth system just from all the stuff here already. Food is also going to slowly start going down now. That's enough for 500. Turn that off for the moment. It will affect happiness eventually. Actually, we do need workers. Never mind. Turn that back on. Turn that sucker back on. We need workers. What is a battery? Oh, just metals? Oh yeah, we can afford metals. What was that? Has discovered an asteroid belt. There we go. We got plenty of science to pick up. Got tons. In fact, there's some more polymers off of Venus there.
Has completed a task.
Outer Hope.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so I did the right thing because we got 25 science. Many embalmed bodies are found in the remaining section. The screw protocols are not direct for the preservation. Yeah. After clearing away subatomic debris, uncovered the station's mainframe. So we got 25 cryopods again, and 40 science. Search the battlefield. So we now need to get the Black Coat box, which is free. Which is good. Free is nice. Was there a request here?
has occurred in the tycoon.
Acknowledge that, because we need to do that. But what got accidented? Where? Oh, there. In the stockpile. Okay, that's fine. You're making metals per sector. If anything, that might be the first thing we update. I forgot to evacuate immediately. Type of explosion fires. Had to abandon everything. Ah, that was the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice. It was break through the ice. Or maybe it's a chance it works. I know breaking through the ice gives you stuff. I'm pretty sure Venus just keeps producing polymers. If you restart the production line.
A science ship
Oh, no, there it
has
goes.
arrived at its destination.
No longer produce resources. Ah, that's a shame. See, if we'd broken through, we would have Oxley's biometric data. Open the sealed room. Let's collect what's usable first, before we try any explosives. But if I love my explosives, let's collect anything usable before we start blowing it all to Kingdom Come. I don't think we're gonna get that 500. There are 500 cryopods. I think we've exhausted all the points of interest in the Earth system. And we don't really have a use for water or anything, so we'll save these probes. That's been unlocked. It's 45 for the next one. We don't have silicon. Silicon is that one. We don't have silicon actually available, I don't think. Yeah, we're bringing in more per cycle than we're taking out. Let's get that unlocked. So, this is saying that information on the events that took place after the Vol jump. Earth was ravaged by the lunar cataclysm. The ensuing chaos states radicalized, and the UN declared Deus an enemy of humanity. The UN actually did something? That's the most crazy thing in this timeline just yet. The Black Box's day also describes the Deus affiliate hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, Hephaestus, that was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. Construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known as the protagonist. This iteration of the Tiquan was sent on a mission to seek out habitable planet Remius. The last of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with a Vol jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. Acknowledged. End of Outer Hope in the planetary system map. Send an expedition to Jupiter. Not yet. We are still doing science. We got so much science to collect. So much science to collect. It's a shame that Venus has ran out and won't give us any more polymers. Yeah, we're slowly losing food every 5 cycles.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. 12 polymers fit, 75 and 15. What, risking structural collapse? This was distaste for the Paraguays. Yep. Communist. Oh, now it's time to break out the explosives.
Science ship team has completed a task.
20 science. Dismantle utter hope. Just break her down. So we are positive. Slightly. I mean, we don't have a whole lot. But we are, for the moment, positive. How are we doing crew-wise? We're at extra
A
hours.
science ship team has completed a task.
Let's see. How'd you fare? Ah, that's a shame. Hold on. Has taken full responsibility for the tragedy. Has died. Wasn't aware that's how you took responsibility. But here we are. Here we are. You learn new things every day. Alternative Life Center has been unlocked. How big is that? 5 by 6. Alright, so it fits pretty much perfectly in there. It doesn't really, actually. That's a shame. I got nowhere else to put this. I guess technically, I could move these 2 iron stockpiles here. Because I think I'm pretty good for population housing. Yeah, I got empty crew quarters galore. Actually, I can only put 1. I can adjust that road. I can adjust the road and make it work. No, I can't. Yeah, it would have to sever a connection. Like, still be connected the long way around. But I could put it there and it would work.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. There are 37 metals and 13 polymers. And collect that science while you're there. We want polymer refinery. Just to get that. You're purging waste. You're not quite as efficient at this point. You're only getting 1. Let's actually save alloys for the moment. Alright, that's the last of your science. Send you to the debris field. You're busy mining. Are you still gonna mine that? These are grabbing people and all that. Because again, we can't stay here forever. The longer we stay here, the worse things could get. In terms of stability and all that. We're just going to let that forge work a little bit.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Tech lab, breakdown. Yeah, well, this is why we're still allowing crew members to be awoken here. Yeah, we're losing 1 food per.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
That's a shame. A real shame. Let's survey the debris area. Although as I've played up to this point before, I do know there's one source of food left I can grab. Here, I just gotta wait for... Oh, you're there. Good. No, you're not there. Okay, good. Now, go to Uranus. Ah. The dirty jokes never stop with that one. Akumi. Ah, it's an interesting name. We got Lalo, Troy, and Nakumi. We still got 27 left Chronopods left. We might get close. I don't think we'll hit 500. I think, because I know we've lost Cryonic Pods. From Saturn and from Neptune. We've lost Cryonic Pods. Get Electronics Factory started. We're gonna get some more signs in a second. We can't put anything here, though. We have no room to put anything there.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Carry out ecological analysis. Do that first. Do not just go straight to cutting down the tree. Don't jump the cut down the tree. It is not the ideal solution. No matter how it may feel like it. Yeah, we want a surplus of workers, ideally, in Sector 1. Before we go and do any, opening of new areas. So that will mean some more cryopods, some more science, 33 alloys. Investigate the ruined loading dock.
A science ship team has
15 science. Harvest the edible elements of the tree. But I am going to have to open up Sector 2 or 6. Just to, you know, enable more food production. And I was also going to have to put an EVA airlock in that sector. Which means I'm going to have to keep it supplied with metals.
hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah, that's why I'm turning it on. It's more efficient the lower it gets. It does take more metals, but it is more efficient at repairs.
A science ship team has completed a task.
There we go. 1 electronics, 10 science. Good. Investigate the core. We're not going to get full
Science ship
500.
team has completed a task.
Another 25 food, which is good. Now we cut down the tree. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't keep making food. I think. I mean, it's too late. I've already ordered the destruction, so, whoops, if it does. And then this should be more crew pods and all that. I mean, while we have the resources, more solar panels. We'll take 1 electronics. Hold on. How much do I... Because do need to save enough to be able to break through. It's only 1. Okay. But I can't remember if the Vol engine upgrade requires anything or not. That's what I can't remember.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, let's see. That's the debris field, which is more pods, more science. And then investigate the ruined assembly array. And you've still got minerals over here to collect. Yeah, you still got a ton of iron. We're actually losing slightly.
No more resources available to mine.
Alright, that's the mining ship done, because we haven't set anything out to get more mining
A
resources.
science ship team has completed a task.
So we got some carbon, more food, and 15 science. When the tree fell, a plaque was revealed that had been buried beneath its roots. The tree was a collaboration between Henry Bourville and Robert Nicolaides when they joined the Asterigis after the creation of humanity, hoping that would ease some of the debt created by the atrocities of Dalos. The Ashford's team felled the tree and prepared the resulting resources for extraction. I mean, it's going to serve humanity, but not in the way they thought.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
9 crew members were injured. Okay, that's just a time one. That's not a repair one. Yeah, we're almost equal on workers, which is good. Downside, we're going to need 40 of those workers to open up a new area. At least we don't got homeless. That's good. We still have room to expand homeless against homeless. Not expand the homeless population. We want to do the opposite. We'll do that real quick because I do want to put in some more power. Another power unit. Not efficient. But I do want to put it in just to be... so things keep running while we're doing that. That's all the science gotten. You're at Uranus. Alright. You go to Jupiter. You're almost done. Once you get your science, you'll go to the asteroid belt.
A science ship team has completed a task.
13 polymers and 250 cryopods. Leave the debris field. So grab the science, and then you are going to the asteroid belt, because it's the last point of interest, I'm pretty sure, in the system.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Investigate the industrial zone. The coordinates recovered in a black box of Outer Hope have allowed us to successfully locate the Hephaestus construction facility. Ta-da! Using encrypted channels and DOS communication protocols found in the Outer Hope to access the Vulcan resonant PA, diagnostics revealed that prior to the failure to sites data archiving systems, the facility had been active for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. How curious. Almost as if this was a plan or something. Have you collected? Yes, you have. Go there. Tutorial request. Generate waste. Bones are periodically waste can be recycled. And transformed into most refined resources. That is good to know. I do not have a place for that. I don't have a place. Passive effect, +1 ability in the sector. I don't have a data system listing policies or resource management yet because, you know, they're not around yet. But that's...
New upgrades are available for research.
There's a deal center. Cell housing. So, that is good bad. Frees up a lot of space. But it's also minimal quality. Mushroom wall. Converts 6 waste into 9 food after 3 cycles using specifically designed fungus. Okay, we don't have water. Fire station. Waste treatment center. Fusion station that contains 15 waste into 40 water every 1 cycle and stores it. Colonization training center. I probably shouldn't actually be in this tech range just yet. I'm probably going to pick up cell housing, though. Although, let's look at crew quarters, because we could get optimized quarters. It is 40. It's 30, but it gives 40 instead of 15, but I think it's larger. Cargo ship, faster. The skeletons. That would have been nice. That'd also be nice. Let's improve the speed of our cargo vessels. That way we can get everything in, because once we kind of deal with this expedition to Jupiter and all that, we have a time clock. I'm pretty sure. We have a time clock. We basically cannot stay in system at that point.
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Right at the asteroid belts. Let's dismantle a part of a facility. Phyllis, enemy of mankind. Yeah, let's dismantle part of the facility. I actually haven't done that side. I don't think. At least my memory. Yeah, we have so many cryopods to pick up here. I think we're actually gonna hit it. I think it might have skewed it to guarantee you get 500. I'm not certain though. Alright, we're at basically out of extra hours. We have no homeless, which is very, very good. I have to open another sector. I don't have space in here to provide more food. Yeah, we have nowhere near enough to cover food. Except unless we open another sector, which... We'll get some free buildings. There's, you know, faster cargo ships, so they will go faster.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Yeah, there's another 200. We've reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Here is recognizable. It's much more advanced than what we had on board of Tiquan, and the control of size came to us Mausoleum to Liana Forest. That's the Dallas personnel. Agreed us access to data records. Advanced prototype of the Vol engine, codenamed IXION. EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow us. Tiquan will store our Vol jump capabilities. Extract IXION from the atmosphere of Jupiter. I mean, it's standing by. Gult. Interesting name. Yeah, basically, once we get this done, it is a bit of a ticking clock. We aren't mining anymore, but we do have 600 to pick up. But then again, they are also grabbing a lot of stuff in general. I'm actually going to move to Jupiter. Actually, don't. Not yet. We want to get this hull integrity up as much as we can. And it's going to take a dive on that front is the moment we open this up. The moment we open this door. It's going to take a dive.
The science ship team has completed a task.
That's 1.1 units. Actually, we might make it. Okay, so that's the good ending. Because there is a bad ending where you lose crew.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Where? Acknowledge. Response plus 10%. Alright. So we're gonna get some minerals here for free. Just by virtue of opening this up. We're gonna need housing. We're also gonna need some free stuff, so... Free stockpile. Free stockpile. Free mess hall. A couple crew quarters down. He's gonna start laying that down. Discard all signs from the asteroid belt. I'm pretty sure that's experience. Back to Tiquan. There's 40 and 10 food there, so it is more food. They're actually above now. How are we above? That's going to be 30. It's not quite enough to fully populate everybody. Get those materials. Get a, not a cryonic center. We want a little lab. Actually, this is more efficient because we can then put some stockpiles here. And we're going to want to put stockpiles there. I can tell you that much for free. Price of admission on that. Basic info free. Let's delete that road real quick. Actually, no, we need that road to get it there. Place it down there. We're gonna want electronic storage, all that stuff here. So yeah, 2 active sectors is minus 16 per, which increases the cost of this. We're gonna want some polymer storage, electronics. We got enough crew pod storage here, so that's fine. Yeah, recovered all the science. That's all moving back and forth. They still got plenty to collect here. There's also plenty of materials. There's carbon here still. There's plenty to collect. That's 60 though. It's a shame. This would be good. 10% more resources. Automatically repair. It was 10% faster, which is good. 5 more beds. Repair efficiency. I mean, I don't mind that. Repair efficiency, though, is good. Then we don't have any science, so... although we do have some very slow coming in via the tech lab. Structural repurposing. Okay, that drops that down. They'll say battery, 10% improvement, charging speed. Power cost reduced by 2. I wish we had... Oh, it's tier 3. Because that'd be more for less. These don't have any upgrades at all yet. Mess hall. 50% more crew members. We need more speed. So I'll take that. Just to handle food requirements, because we are technically... Why are we a pause? Oh, we're bringing food in. That's what's going on. We're bringing in food overall the past 5 sectors, or 5 thing. So overall on that front, we are positive. We're not actually food positive.
Scientist team has completed a task.
Alright, that is 45 science. Good. IXION needs to be in orbit of Jupiter. Uh... We'll get one of you grabbing just iron, one of you grabbing just cryopods, and the other one grabbing just miscellaneous Troy, which is halfway to tier 2, I think. If I'm looking at this bar right. And then, well, we gotta move to Jupiter, so we're gonna take 2.3 cycles, where we're gonna run out of power. We just don't have enough battery storage for 2.3 cycles. We have enough for 1 cycle. Especially over here in this new sector. There is... nothing. Oh yeah, that's not been constructed yet. That's being constructed. I'm probably gonna make this food. Maybe. Iron. Keep 50 in the sector. We want 50 here. There we go. We got technology accelerated growth. Which is good. Then this is also making the trips for some of these guys a lot quicker. Especially the people carrying like crew and all that. Now we are going to lose some stuff because battery. Because we ran out of battery power. Stop work. Yeah, that's understandable. But we are getting close again to being at optimal. Which is good. 25 homeless in Sector 2. Because these houses haven't been built yet, because they all shut down. Now I do need a EVA airlock. And I do want that. Fine collect 500 cryonic pots. That's good. In fact, we're gonna have more than 500. We're gonna have a ton of crew, which is a problem, ironically enough. We're not gonna be able to expand to another sector anytime soon. Yeah, we don't have the resources at all. So I'm gonna spend them upgrading our power. We do still have some space resources. Don't have any silicon. Hold on. Oh, there is silicon. Alright, we're gonna have to grab silicon. But I'm gonna loiter here as long as I can. Because we need time. Give me all this. That is just free alloys. Free, you gotta build a road in order to get to them, but relatively free. And then, yeah, only 4 food here, yeah. We need 2 food. Actually, I can't fit that there. Ah, that's a shame. Actually, hold on. That's 6. And that's 6 as well. Ah, that's a shame again. Take some housing there. Place some housing down there. Pause these, so because we don't need them, but we'll mark them down. And we can... Yeah, we can make housing down this block too as well. That'd be a fair bit of housing. That's migration. No, we want the center. Ideally, we don't actually want them all going to there, because we do need a little bit more in Sector 1. We also need to make Sector 2 up and running. Sector 2 is probably going to be our food production. It's 1.1 per cycle. So it has immediately already improved.
Warning. A sector is being
And immediately blown up!
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Yes, in Sector 2. I'm aware, don't you worry. Actually. Yeah, hopefully it starts sending workers over here. Quickly. Because otherwise we could be in a bit of a problem.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
Overload. I'm building stuff on the...
Power supply overloaded. Administrator,
Ah.
a new request awaits your attention.
Where is the request? Here. Tech 1 suffered an overload.
Probe has completed its scan.
Batteries, yep. Don't worry, I'm aware about the fact that batteries exist. Build a pair. You need to mine some silicon. Go do that. And we need some silicon storage. That's pretty efficient. If we do that. And then... Don't worry, we'll get you some food stored. Because by the time we're done everything, we should be positive production compared to consumption in Sector 2. Sector 1's angry. 20% unhoused in the sector. Unpowered houses and lack of power. We're literally building new power now. Oh, so we need to then work on Hall. Oh, wait, no, they're not working because of power. Okay,
Power restored.
there we go. Solve that problem. I was wondering why it wasn't producing more power buildings. It's like, that's odd. It should be. Huh. That's strange. And then here we are. Pleasure restores a hull 75% within 30 cycles. Hull integrity. Yeah, it's going to go up naturally. Gonna mine silicon. We're almost out. Then they're just going to be hauling the hell out of this iron. There we go. There's power in Sector 2. Or backup power. You want to be iron. Let's see. Keep about a day's production, and then everything else will go to Sector... Because you do have a manufacturing facility here for iron. Actually, you're gonna very quickly mine all that. There's an iron very close by too, so it's gonna probe for that, and then we're gonna have to try and get as much iron as we can. I don't want to pop, because I know popping this progresses and adds a timer, effectively, preventing you from just stockpiling up.
Available to mine.
Because people go, like, we can't stay here.
A probe has completed its scan.
There we go. They're on basically resource duty now. Yeah, and that is another 500 iron. Good. And we do have a fair bit outside. Yeah, we're chock full on cryopods. We still have to very slowly open up because every single one here is -1 stability. That's a good thing I built it here. Very, very good thing. Alright, let's start cleaning up. Well, actually, we're still waiting on all this to be cleaned up.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
I've been disabled in Sector 1. Repair that. We do need the people to come out of the cryopod in order to reduce the overwork, ironically enough. And then we need iron. Yeah, you're one of the big drains of iron right now. We have 7 spare. I can't afford to actually do any more power, although I would love to. Yeah, keep 17 and then request maximum iron in this sector. Because that's going to be our kind of manufacturing / food sector. For the moment. Underworked. There's 50. They need 68 for optimal work conditions. They're building that, which will improve the integrity repair speed. Also require more iron. Funny that. Funny how that works. Alright, this road can go. It is useless. In with that piece of road. All leaders can say, because we're still getting stuff out of them. Factories. We're waiting for them to pull all this stuff down. Just so that... We have some spare stuff. Yeah, because you're purging waste.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Yes, I'm aware. Although they're almost not overworked. Oh,
An
that's 70...
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
And 4 homeless. Okay, that's fine. Relatively. Let's build a couple there. And that will buff it out. I'm saving this science. Okay, there's no more cryopods and all that. We're just getting resources, getting all that set up. Alright, that road dies. That road needs to die. It is terrible. This is increasing much quicker. Or are you still set to send them people? Oh yeah, worker sector 2. That is fair. Alright. You need 7. Keep 14. Send the rest over to sector 1. It's probably gonna have to change as I make adjustments and put stuff in here. Because there's still some stuff on the ground. These are paused, which is fine. They got battery power. 200 in the sector, which is enough for a while. Not much longer than over here. Much over here is not super efficient with how it's laid out. There's no silicon storage. That is correct. We'll place the silicon storage down there just to have silicon storage. As a temporary kind of holding place, because this is where all our space resources come in.
An accident has occurred.
Repair that. That is something else explodes. We're actually almost positive food production. At least no one's starving, crew, in Sector 1. Let's get all these unnecessary roads out of here. We're just gonna connect this way. Get it that way. Run that over there. That's unfortunate. We can put a house there. That kind of works out. Kinda. Not ideally. Silicon. That's just 110. It's also very, very long. It's a long boy. I managed to lay this up perfectly to cause problems for myself. And only myself. And we want as much iron sent here as possible, because it's going to be our production. And then we can put this to something else afterwards, like iron or carbon, or something. And then the same thing, silicon. Send it all to sector 2. Because this is where the electronic processing facility is. Get a couple more insect farms. Work removers. Oh, that's an old one.
Accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Work removers are injured. Get that repaired. We're actually almost exactly on our 1 to 2. Keep 1. Ask for just 3, but we're only going to get 1. I'm actually dismantle this one here. Just to get the specialization bonus over here for industrial. Yeah, we're going to start dropping because we don't have any going into repairs. That's fine.
More resources available to mine.
Alright, that's all the mining done. Yeah, I'm going to save my probes. For the moment. Alright, you're optimal now, for the moment. You're almost optimal. We'll go back to there. Then you'll go back to that. Yeah, we are technically producing more than we're using. Barely. But we need to bring in all this iron.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Yeah, repair that. 100%. They can't afford to have one of those breaking down right now. 5 crew members died in the last echo, 5 in an accident. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So we have enough silicon for 2 electronics. You're back to extra conditions, extra hours rather. But that's now doubled our ally production. Oh yeah, that's the explosion killed 5. Docking Bay Bergen. Set you to... We've had some carbon just sitting there, so set you to carbon. Yeah, food. Also, housing is now becoming a thing. That's a shame I saved that perfectly for housing, but I didn't get the chance to use it for housing. A right old shame. Can't get that, but it would improve speed if we could. I'm gonna save for mushroom wall because that does something to use waste for. It does 3 food per cycle, but requires waste. So it's actually good to stick in here for all this industry because industry is constantly producing waste.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Your crew members were injured. That's not great. You're almost at optimal. Actually, you will be at optimal once all those crew members stop being injured. So send them back to being on over here. And then you're producing 15 iron or alloys.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Angry. Yep. Starving. Now you're overworked. Suddenly. Did I set that up transfer up correctly for food? Oh wait, no. Keep some food. Yeah, we in this sector we're positive for food. Station we're slightly negative, so high priority. Pause construction. Pause construction. It's nice if we could pause non-workers. Meal cycle. So some people are still gonna be starving, which is unfortunate. Just bring down our trust. Which is why I'm rushing these. And you're not in a stockpile of food either.
Trust in your leadership is falling. Power supply overloaded.
By 5. Well, we don't have Silicon online yet, so turn that off. And you're now empty, so turn you off.
Power restored.
Alright, I need to use my last electronic that we have at the moment. Get that online. Get that upgrading. Alright, food should also be positive in the station. Considering this is another 1.1.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Not quite. IXION. Yes, hello. One crew member died during the last cycle in an accident. Oh, at the probe launcher, which is kind of fine. We're not using it at the moment. I actually don't mind if the probe launcher is off.
Power supply overloaded.
What came online? Oh, food. I mean, that's fine. You can be turned off, and you can be turned off. Oh, you're under construction. Hold on, that doesn't do anything. You can be turned off. You only got 1.
Power restored.
Everything's going fine. We haven't even left Earth yet. Hurry up and thank you for building the. Thank you. Thank you kindly. We can now turn the food stockpile back on, and we can leave the silicon stockpile turned off. How's your day going, Robin Hood? That's a good name. That's a good name. I approve of that. Okay, no, we're exactly 0 in food. That's good. But I say, hopefully it's going better than my survivors here. Because, spoiler alert, it's not going particularly well. Especially considering we have just enough to make this work. In order to get 2 more electronics, which we're going to need to expand our power capabilities. Yep, things are going swimmingly. That should also repair. Actually, we are food positive. Good.
An accident has occurred in the Typhoon.
A couple members were injured. That's unfortunate. Oh, 2 accidents have occurred. Okay, I guess they want me to fix that. That's fair enough. Fair enough. I'm also going to turn off the cryogenic center. We can't support more workers, guys. Stop waking people up. Like, you guys are optimal working amounts. I just had the problem of getting stuff to travel one sector to another at the moment. Oh yeah, with electronics and all that. And food and everything. But I don't think alloys are going to be much of a problem. Actually, technically, we are short by 0.4. But then again, this is also disposing of waste. I get the feeling I'm going to have to effectively turn you on in order to, which is going to send us way over. It's going to send us into overwork, 100%. Yeah, you're repairing, good. Not enough alloy for repairs. You got plenty here, but just not here. Yeah, I don't think alloys are going to be too much of a problem once I finish all my construction projects. Civility here is angry. Writing population starving. Listen, we're fixing the starving problem. It takes time for food to get here. It's still going to be starving. But we're not quite food positive. I guess somebody else woke up just before that, and now we're slightly starving still. And I can't really do anything. Strike.
An accident
Oh.
has occurred in the Typhoon.
Apparently they're happy because they're striking. How long have you been playing IXION? Today, 2.5 hours. I have played a little bit before this, like an hour or two, a couple days ago. Other than that, I'm basically going in off of Frostpunk knowledge and going, well, this kind of worked in Frostpunk. So, throw her out and see what happens.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Don't you worry. I'm aware. I'm aware of the problem. I need electronics to get more power so I can turn on these alloy generators to get more power, have more housing, so that the people are happy.
A new request awaits your attention.
What is the request here? I can't support 50 new people. I'm sorry. I can't. I cannot support 50 new people. I said it's probably going to hurt trust. Because they're already not happy about having cryogenic pods not opened in their sector. At least technically no one's starving anymore, so they're happy about that. Probably because people died. 3 cycles to build 1 electronics. But yeah, I've been running this power line, and I need the ally production. Because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Although at least now it is coming up. But I can't really do anything until this. I've basically played till the point I'm at now, where you connect and you jump. Which is why I'm doing this like it is, because I know you can't really get iron where you go next. And I know if you stick around, people start getting upset with you. So I'm very carefully not pushing the button that will make people upset with me if I just stick around here getting stuff. I'm chapter 1. Basically, Earth blew up. And I'm basically at the... You get the new Vol engine so you can jump again.
A probe has completed its scan.
Like, I'm literally at the... Press the button to attach the Vol engine to IXION. Or Tycoon. Oh yeah, it's currently occupying... doing that, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're still slightly food negative. I can't build any more food buildings until I have this power, so hold on there, guys. I'm actually going to have to work up some more people into there. I can't do it yet, though, because that will take me power budget. Yeah, you're complaining about food.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Sector 1, injured. Okay, just injured. All that and you're only at chapter 1? Yeah, I may have slightly overdone it. Possibly. Then again, considering I had played a little bit before, I have the tiny bit of foreknowledge. It's like, well, I know I'm gonna need this stuff. Yeah, I know I'm gonna need population. It's like, I know I'm gonna need this. But beyond this jump, basically, I'm blind. So it's just like, well, I know it triggers once you go and push the button here. So let's not push that button right now, because we ain't ready to go. Not yet. Where's Troy? Is Troy doing stuff? Troy is doing stuff. That's good. Good job, Troy. Let's see. We have 2 electronics. Good. You get shut down now. You get turned back on. Send to Sector 2. Exterior. Give me... I can't. I don't have the polymers for it. I thought I still had another one of these tier 3 to hook up. Alright, I have the electronics for an upgrade. I just need to make the polymers. Somewhere. I mean, this is definitely becoming an industrial sector. Also, inefficient layouts, but I've terribly mangled this layout. Okay, good. You can fit a couple polymer refineries in here if I have to. Oh, so make sure we have full access to over here. Don't want to get accidentally blocked out of going to another sector this way. That's going to take one of my electronics. Alright, I better hope there's silicon where we're going. Died, 1 from injuries. Alright, good. No starvation, at least. That's good. No starvation is good. 38, there's 10. And we're basically riding the line for food, which is why I'm putting these down. Which is going to increase the workload here, which is not great. It's going to require me using more of my alloys to build more houses. Technically, I could get the house upgrade. But I want to save my science. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, is gathering as much as I physically can before I jump. Or before I pop the button. More inefficient layouts. Actually, no, that's pretty efficient. Unironically, accidentally. I'm saving this space down here for population. I still don't have the... I mean, we're not positive alloys. We're close, but we're not positive. You were going to be alloy, or carbon. You're going to be carbon. And then we're going to turn this to... iron. Yeah, turn it to iron. That way it gets shuffled off over to... Hopefully it doesn't just get ejected into space. Oh, I put another one there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're collecting waste. That's fine. Come more experience. Okay, that's good. That's not good. So yeah, they do level up. Good. The glute level up. That means they extract more resources quicker. This is also, ironically enough, just the perfect place to train on that. That's carbon there. We're gonna want more carbon. We only have like 50, like 100-ish carbon. One crew member died. Yeah. Yeah, we are aware. We are painfully aware. They're building another probe. Three crew members are injured. Yeah, go repair that.
Probe has completed its scan.
Okay, now we should be food positive. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Also, as soon as we're... Loading storage is full. No more resources can be produced. That's an interesting... Well, it wasn't grabbing out of here, then.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Yes? Okay. Alright, there's the timer. I thought it was pushing the button. It's not pushing the button. It is the time limit coming into play. Why aren't you working? Unless you're... It could be they just haven't grabbed out of here and it can only hold 35. Because they're busy bringing it down here. I suspect that's what's going on. But they're pulling out this stockpile before they pull out of here. I hope. I hope that's what's going on. Alright, you're still in extra hours because there is 138 non-workers in this sector. I really wish we could, prioritize, workers. Also, iron, keep that maxed out. As much iron as possible to our main manufacturing sector. Will become our main manufacturing sector as soon as, we get the storage and all that. Yeah, we're gonna grab that little bit of carbon, and then that's basically it. We're basically out of what we can grab here. Isn't great. We're gonna have to make sure we get carbon inputting here. Keep nothing in Sector 1. Sector 1's almost just like a hub for transportation and delivery. Troy has become more experienced. Now 33 resource units. Good. Every little bit of this we get helps. I mean, they're building these houses now, so that's fine. That's actually pretty efficient for polymer production. 5 per cycle out of... that's actually pretty darn good.
More resources available to mine.
So we're actually not doing too bad for mined resources and all that. 500 is not... I would like more, but I don't think we're going to be able to have more because we're running into the clock problem of we're spending too long in the system. Which is a shame. If I had a little bit more silicon, I could upgrade my power. That's only 5 power. It's actually not too bad for power. How much are you? You're 12. So what am I going to shut down in order to get that going up in upper production levels? I'm not certain yet.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
What happened in Sector 1? Small stockpile, 3 crew members are injured. You are still extra condition. No, you're actually almost on par. Oh, up there, yeah, it's a small suck. That's nothing, really. Is that everything grabbed? That's basically everything grabbed. It's like a little 2 more trips. And then that is... I'm going to start the 3-cycle timer for getting the Vol engine on. Okay. Current average production covers 105% of meal requirements. Okay, so we have just enough production for our population. Also, repair that. Because that causes problems otherwise. We have just enough production, which is, I mean, not great, but it is good. And our current ally production, because we're not building anything, is enough to overstrip our demand for repairs. Alright, go out, Troy, grab that last bit of carbon. And then that's gonna be all she wrote.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Completed action. Okay, so there is a little bit more time. We have to do a little bit of construction. Do we? I don't see the engine. It's not in here. I sure as hell hope it's not in here. Ah. Dismantle surplus equipment. You have to push the button first. I sure hope there's an electronic part in that equipment. I sure hope there's an electronic part in that equipment.
Administrator, we have received a transmission from the Hephaestus PA, Olympia.
Alright, put her through then.
Tycoon, IXION is now in orbit and ready for installation. You are not designed to calculate your own vol coordinates. IXION will only permit you to use previously generated coordinates or to follow the vol signatures of others that have crossed self-similar space. To make your existence worthwhile, You will need to find the coordinates of the exoplanet that Protagoras is looking for.
A science
Remus.
team has completed a task.
Vanya was right about the echoes of the future. I bestow upon you this miracle, and with it, release myself so that I may embrace the sleep that was stolen from me.
Is that a person in there? It almost looks like there's a person inside the PA system on this one. Are we suddenly going to 40k? Oh, thank God there's electronics in here. And some food. The food's actually really important. Yeah, the Frenchie 6 AI, yeah. It's like ice. Like, it looks... At least on that one. Eden's different, but that one looks like there's a person in there. Yeah, you're hungry. Don't worry. I'm aware. Good thing all these resources are going to be very, very quick to grab, considering we're parked right beside it. Except for... Grab the alloys. Why did I turn that off? Alright. Start the repairs. Still down one electronics. I'm actually going up in polymer, though. Which is good. So I'm going to need polymers for the electronics. I was actually going to place a second one of these down, but I don't think I need to. It's not yet. I might have to rearrange this whole thing in order to get what I need for that. Also, I'm going to start, like, sending, non-workers out of this sector. Because there's only 40, only 40 crew members who are homeless. Tiny amount.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Well, before we do that, back to Tiguan. Back to Tiguan. Someone's calling the phone.
Administrator, we are ready to follow the traces of the Protagoras through self-similar space using the frequencies recovered from Outer Hope's black box.
That's good.
Vol systems have been adapted for the new IXION class engine. The Tycoon is now fully equipped to pursue our main objective. Ensure humanity's survival by finding the habitable exoplanet named Remus.
Yes, it is. Hopefully we don't blow up Jupiter this time. Let's hope we don't blow up Jupiter. Okay, we have enough power to cover this.
In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Vol jump initiation.
Wait, No, I was saying hopefully we don't blow up Jupiter, considering we're doing this right next to Jupiter, and the last time we did this, we blew up the moon. So hopefully we don't blow up Jupiter this time. Also, someone's gonna request. Let's see. Nahali protocols are online. That's good, I think. Stanford, yep, I guess that's good as well. Don't know why the food, like the insect farm, is telling me this. Not 100% sure. Maybe the insects are our test subjects for making sure it all works. IXION engine is fully integrated. Still not sure how they know this, but we're going with it. And ready for ignition. Using Rouse tachyons, a particle found in self-similar space. Most valuable investigative secrets of Delos, administrator with jump coordinates to reach the last known location of Protagoras. And
IXION engine ready.
apparently we're out of iron here. Oh yeah, because we all moved it over to the other sector. We're down to 200 iron. We're going to be careful with our construction. There's no guarantee we're going to have a whole bunch of iron in the next system. There's zero guarantees. I like this animation, though, for the jump. Actually, we're not gonna know if we blow up Jupiter or not, because we're not coming back, I don't think. So, good luck, Jupiter. May you not explode into pieces. Also, I have no idea what's going on with the frame rate. At least on my end. No, it's not complaining about drop. 89 drop frames total. That is nothing. That is tiny. I don't know why. Nah, this must be internet and all that.
Full jump complete.
Alright,
Running preliminary diagnostics.
good.
Severe hull damage has been detected following self-similar traversal. Hypothesis: each vol jump causes irreversible damage to the Tycoon structure.
That's not great.
Predictive modeling suggests that 4 more vol jumps are possible before the Tycoon breaks apart.
Yeah.
New mission objective established. The Protagoras possesses coordinates of the habitable exoplanet Remus. We must find the Protagoras in order to reach our destination.
Counter idea. Strap massive bloody girders to the hull. Test colonization. Train 30 colonists. Locate a viable planet.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, what's down here? Let the solar system. Never gonna see the stars they saw born. Oh, well, unfortunately, yeah. Ooh, that's not great. That's basically the same thing as saying too long. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Important to you. Hold on. The fact that you had time to fun of entertainment alongside your other numerous responsibilities led to believe that you are in fact not human. Perhaps it's a new generation PA, or a genetically superior being. We both know this is nonsense. Are they worshiping me as a god already? We made one jump and they're worshiping me as a god. Well, I'm glad you enjoy your recreational facilities over your sleeping quarters. I'll take that note for future building. Oh, yep. 10% trust bonus. I mean, it's already maxed out, so no difference at all. Alright, so welcome to wherever the hell we are now. That's danger. Almost certainly. Oh. Important thing there. You're a god, Iron Wolf, yeah. Apparently I am. Also, science is good. Since there is science here, I'm going to upgrade the crew quarters. Give me optimized quarter.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, Falcon 74. Business as usual. Did you put unusual readings? Gravity is approximately, okay, atmosphere is corrosive. 2 hours and 27 minutes. Cubic particles upon exposure to planet's atmosphere. You know what? Let's build infrastructure. Who knows, we're going to salvage just stuff out of it. Immorton, which appears to be partly through exploding. Which is never a great sign. To find a start, it's partly through exploding.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
3 million, 1 died. Space travel. Upgrade engine. System jumps. Yeah, that's fine. Batteries. A blackout occurs. It will make resolve at the end of the charging period. Permanently damaged hull. Yeah, this is as far as I made it. Yeah, this is basically as far as I've been to. So this is Dog 202. What the dog doing? Also, oh yeah, that needs to be repaired. Bad. Actually, turn out all our iron is being moved here, and it's basically now just a buffer zone. I'm gonna dismantle this building. That will give me what I need to do that, and we'll actually resume you. Then we'll turn you off power-wise, because they already have their electronics in the system. And then once I get electronics,
Has arrived at its destination.
has arrived the dog. What's the dog doing? Oh, it's a little tiny mining drone. Mining ship Sapel was adrift of nearby place. May have been pierced by a fast-moving object, killing its operator instantly. Mining craft is a Protagoras. Somebody shot a gun. Cycle 258. I wonder what happens if you run out the counter. Does it, like, fall back loop to itself? Also, as far as that goes, keep 0, import max. Keep about 20 on stock. Yeah, that's about fine. That should be fine. Yeah, this will mean, well, A, more work, but, you know, B, this should hopefully take this over to a specialization zone, which should give extra bonuses, and your storage is full. Surprising no one, except me, who didn't build more storage. We'll just place one down there, give them another place to dump alloys. Okay, this is kind of becoming a kind of everything zone. Okay, listen, you guys gotta be turned off. Actually, technically, we got space here to put some more food down. I'm gonna leave some space to build some more buildings. I'm gonna see what the a new apartment is once that's researched. That should be, hopefully, more space. Optimized order. Oh, that's just a new building. So it's an extra 10 for the same amount of space as 2 of these would be. That is actually good. What is this? Okay, I guess we're gonna keep on opening up cryopods. I don't agree with this, but we're gonna have to. Unfortunately, my planning has once again failed me. Horrifically. At least over here I can put down these pretty efficiently. Until there, where my planning has once again failed me. But yeah, that is a much more efficient use of space. In fact, I might start knocking down buildings in order to build these.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, you're optimal. So you're actually overworked. And you guys are underworked, and we're putting more stuff down. From Sector 1 to Sector 2, we want only workers. Give me 30. That should do it. For a little bit. Oh, no, you're still working on that. That's fine. You're the dog. Oh, good. That's actually enough to upgrade our power. And 600 iron, or iron, yeah. Which is very, very good. Determine the cause. Do that 100%. We're about to get this, which is this. 60 science. Excellent. That's enough for a brand new building. Is wonderful. Well, another point of interest. Get that. Science. We have a goal for this. But I think this is better. Because we are already using waste. We're already producing waste. So, makes perfect sense to me to have that come out. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty. Number of hazards we're coming across. Reassurance. Almost no more than 5. Let's try to keep it below 5, because there's no guarantees I'm going to be able to keep nobody from dying. But let's try below 5. Oh, so this building here will also fix all their problems. Let's set this to alloy storage. What is these alerts? One an accident. Other than that,
Population transfer complete.
there we go. That brings them up to neutral or optimal, which is actually going to be going back into unfortunate territories because of the fact this one's coming online as soon as we give it power. Well, I remember. Ooh, we're actually slow. We're going to be bouncing around this point because when we drop a little bit low, we get more efficiency from our airlocks. Give me another solar set, because we need more power. We badly need more power.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling?
We'll turn off the polymer facility for a second, because we have plenty of
Power
polymers.
supply overloaded.
Yeah, this
Power restored.
buddy getting powered up cryptids, which isn't too bad. Yeah, they should be. Oh yeah, they've gone and grabbed all the iron. And it's all over here and already being fed in. Received all science data from there. Ooh, and there's another planet. Oppenheimer, go there. Oh, there's silicon there. I need that for electronics. There's ice and something else. That's a point of interest there. Send it there. Oh, there's still resources to mine. Okay, they're mining resources.
Has completed a task.
Hit by a projectile. So the UN followed them here and went, yeah, no, you're dead. Bearing the emblem of the United Nations and the word Immankali. Well, more science. Which is good. Science is very good. But yeah, the UN's got guns and they're out for us. Is what we're learning here.
Power supply overloaded.
Why you overloaded?
An
Oh yeah,
accident
you got
has occurred in the typhoon.
turned on. Hold on.
Power restored.
Damaged buildings also causing this to fall, which is not great.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Requires deep dive apparatus. Oh, don't worry. We'll get that next then. We got science in the system. We'll get that next. In fact, you're funding the next one. The new received all science from Dog. Dog has gotten all the science from. And that's all from there.
Power supply overloaded.
Plymouth. Go to Plymouth. Why do you guys keep on tripping overload? It helps if I go to the correct sectors. Why exactly? Oh, we turned on this on. Hold on.
Power restored.
Okay, now we're mostly positive food. We're gonna turn that off until we finally get this finished up. Which we do now, so we can turn it back on. Except we can't turn much else on. Turn that on, get more polymers underway, because we need more polymers. And yeah, because we're lower, the efficiency jumps, which is very good. And we also have the space specialization, which adds a little bit more.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Arrived at Plymouth. Cavities with the planet service. Chairman of some of those strong nuclear reactions. Hydrogen. We should probably grab the hydrogen. I will spend 40 of these once we produce enough. That infrastructure, because that could be a lot of resources for the future, just for free. Yeah. I still love the names of our cargo ships. It's like Nakumi, Waldo, and then just Troy. Yeah, we are 116% of meal requirements. We're actually positive food for the first time in a while. Not enough polymer here. Actually, I forgot to ensure that you keep about 20, and you keep, they'll call it 20 as well. That should be good. Because I need to produce some more polymers, and then we can get to that. Actually, hold on. Food. Okay, so what I'm seeing is knock down the current road here to stick this wall in, because food production is critical. Something went pop. And then I can fit housing in here as well. It's going to take an electronic, but I think that's a valid use. Sector 2 will be fine, don't you worry. Sector 2 is producing more food than it needs to. Yeah, Sector 2 is going to be fine.
Accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Oh, you're back to extra. Turn this back on, set back to Sector 1. Welcome to this song and dance again. An accident, so all accident deaths. At least that's not docking, I don't think. Oh, so survey ship. Deep dive apparatus. Exoskeletons. No, exoskeletons afterwards. Just so we get more options for research. Doing that. I've got another probe. This is going to include some iron in that one, so that's not too bad. Guess I got a thing coming up. Yeah, it should be starting. Should be able to go for a little bit longer before I have to stop for something else I gotta do. A little bit longer. Keep moving my hand like you can see my hand move, but you can't see my hand move. Accident in Sector 2. Crew members, yep, repair that. Alloys, good. Sector 2 is not doing too bad for housing, looks like. And it's also all new workers in Sector 2, which is good. That's very, very good. Wait, scan new point of interest. Fargo 39. A ton of ice there. There's a ton of carbon. We actually want to get some silicone. Silicone and iron at one spot as well. Do that. That should be good as well. I say they're busy mining the hell out over here.
A new request awaits your attention.
To do atmosphere, equipment to deploy, regarding the plan may complicate. I mean, I technically could, though we need the alloys for the more stuff we're gonna make. Let's release microprobes. We'll send Wallow. And someone's got a request for us. Can't afford to stop production. I mean, they're not going to be happy about that. I can't imagine, but we can't afford to stop production. It is literally that simple. I see another problem looming rapidly on the horizon. Oh, it's only 5 power. Good. We're gonna have enough power. It's gonna steal all their waste and just make it into food. 9 food every 3 cycles, which is... It is more than an insect farm is for food. Which is good. Which will also help massively. Your extra hours. You're also extra hours. They're both extra hours. Yeah. Yeah, this is 40 and pretty good. Technically, we could also get... Here, actually, we have 1 empty place of work. Which is enough to fully get this one. Although I'm probably going to have to go and knock some of these down in order to put these in. Okay, you know, you're still working on... Oh, deep dive apparatus is done. You're getting exoskeleton. Improve repair protocols. Mine faster? Let's get integrated storage base. Why is there no tech lab? Oh, purging waste. Gotcha. No active stockpile assigned to waste. Can I make you waste now? No. Need the right policy, which means the DLS center. I don't think I have room for. I don't think I have room for that. At least not yet, anyway. Are you not mining? I guess you are mining. Yeah, you are mining. It just doesn't look like it. Alright, there's a ton of silicone, carbon, iron here. Hold on, where was the also good bit of iron? There we go. It's chance that probe may die.
Probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, there's a, let's see, 50, so about 100 silicone, 51, 81 iron. Not the most iron, but it works. That's been unlocked. Good. And we still have more science here, but I gotta start grabbing some of the other stuff.
Science ship team has completed a task.
I'm not gonna be able to get this sarcophagus to Eternity done because I just shut down for so long. Alright. Another 60 science, which is very good. So you're basically spending resources to get science. Subterranean nuclear activity and impact on formation. Ooh. There's a cave dwelling. Requested permission to investigate the geological formation. That may lose some people. But it's also... Oh, we're still waiting on the silicon. Not the silicon, the polymer. Oh, there it goes. Excellent, it's gone. On its way. That's a probe done. I guess it just takes more time to get through there. A ton of silicon right in the center of that thing. There it is. I actually almost got it with the first probe going over here. That's storage bays, so that should automatically stock 110. Yeah, good. That's just going to improve our stockpiling capacities overall. Have more optical illusion. Leave the planet. Okay, good. So, we didn't lose anybody, but it was an optical illusion, so we didn't get anything either. I'm actually going to get the ability for mining drones, and that to not die in bad weather. How did I almost meet there? Come on. There it is. Very, very finicky about where you have to place it. That's not a whole lot of carbon, but there is some carbon. And there's another 100 silicon. Silicon is kind of our bottleneck at the moment. Because we don't have any way to... Well, I mean, as soon as we mine it, we will have a way to make more of that. Yeah, we lost a little bit of trust, but it is going to naturally increase again, which is nice.
A science ship team has completed
45. And we don't get the other options. Alright. So, that's fine. We didn't have enough allies at the time anyway to really do it. So, you get to go to Fargo. What was that? Notification? Probably something in... Oh, it's a probe being done. Apparently Sector 1 has housing problems, which doesn't surprise me. I start dismantling a couple buildings, and we'll put a optimized quarter in its place. Right, they're happy, which is good. They're not. They're overworked. Start sending them to Sector 2.
Neocont protocols have identified a new planet suitable for our colonization test program.
Okay. I guess we're getting colonization training center, which appears to be massive. Just saying, that appears to be absolutely massive. And then research cell housing next. So I'm gonna need to put probably the non-workers in another sector. Stop blowing up, please. I'm gonna
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Can I stuff another maintenance facility in here? Or stockpile? No, my absolutely terrible logistical planning needs for placement have come back once again to bite me in the bum. And I don't have the right policy for that. I'm gonna have to open up a new sector. Colonists. Our non-workers. Good. Good. The last thing we need is workers becoming colonists. You get to go to Devel. Go see what's over at Devel. Yeah, I need the DLSS center. In fact, I may knock down these in order to get the DLSS center just so I can do stuff with waste. I don't know if each individual sector needs a DLSS center or if it's one per all of them or not. I don't know. I'm also running again out of power. Once again, we are running out of power. Ooh. Deploy the entire crew and reinforce exoskeletons. Good thing I did this. Where's the message? Ooh. On Dolus facility. On frequency. His auxiliary craft. Go in with the powered exosuits. Oh, there it is there, I'm pretty sure. Chevy 34. Oh, no, it's an ice giant. Never mind.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
On existing training center. Okay, so you can't go there just yet. I guess you gotta brave the weather. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Same thing with you, mining ship. You're Pier 2. Accident has happened in a stockpile. Sector 1. That's just a work stop accident. That's relatively okay. Apparently we still have homeless in Sector 1 somehow. Oh, because all the non-workers are going to Sector 1. That explains that. Colonization Trainer Center has been unlocked. Oh, wait. That's what they needed. Hold on. Oppenheimer, before you go playing for a storm, go back that way. We got the technology now.
A new request awaits your attention.
Where? Where? There. They want alternate life center. That's simple enough. That's actually... No, never mind. I had to open my mouth and say that's simple enough. I had to do it. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna knock down the U. That's actually gonna tip us over a little
The
bit.
ship has been destroyed by a space weather event.
Darn it! I said not to blow up. Not blow up. Alright, well. Self-welding, research next. Alright, well, let's knock down this so we can stuff the thing in.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Yes, yes, hold on. That's more stuff. 9 by 9. So about those insect farms. Because there's a ton of non-workers in Sector 1. And it would save you from having to open up another sector. And the associated maintaining costs increasing faster than we can keep up with them. So yeah, about those insect farms.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually... See, leave the planet and return later. Because I don't actually have any colonists. I have the food, kind of. I definitely have the alloys. But I have no colonists. I can send you over there once the probe gets there. That's something for you to do. Found a cargo ship of unknown class that resembles to those used in Tiquan. Ooh. Let's attempt to recover the cargo ship. Big money, no whammies. Speaking of which, hold on. I did forget that we need to replace the cargo ship. It did kind of explode. Oh yeah, I forgot I have housing here. Hold on. These two are actually inefficient housing now. Knock them down. You're purging your waste. And space. At least it only takes 2. It takes 4 electronics. So I'm gonna place that down, and I'm gonna hit this big old pause button because I don't have the electronics for that. I mean, I wouldn't even if I stopped that. I would if I... Again, I can't afford to take 2 of these away. I just need to mine some silicone. And ironically enough, I need to mine the silicone in order to. And yeah, we're down to being slightly negative on food per cycle. It'd be nice if this actually had, you know... I don't know... waste? Get silicone first. Go in that priority. Please don't explode, by the by. Please don't just explode. Oh, don't take that route. That's the explosion route. Why are you taking that route? That's probably the worst route to take. Alright. You go over there. But say, please. Please don't. Please don't just explode again. Conan. Alright, Conan. Seriously, if you explode...
Science ship team has completed a task.
Analyze. Its cargo ship almost broke up. The scenes have held up okay. So 40 cryopods and 30 science. Excellent. Alright, there's something hidden behind Mr. Explosion in here, which is not great. Not particularly great, considering I'm going to have to go into there, which risks exploding the ships. Don't you dare blow up again. Don't do it. I'm watching you. Don't do it. Okay, you're good.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Alright, you got all your signs from cargo. Or Fargo. What exploded in here? Ah, polymer storage. Yeah, fair. Fair.
That procreation for the purpose of giving birth is strictly prohibited.
Oh yeah, it would be at the moment, considering. Optimal. You're still extra hours, but you're nearly optimal. Nearly. We are making more than we use on everything except electronics.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
What do you got there? Unusual. You know what? I have 50. I can afford this. Then Troy. And we got 190 cryopods. Oh, please don't explode, cargo ship. We need the silicon to not explode. Discover a new point of interest. Backor. Which is in the middle of the explosion field. I guess why wouldn't it be? Ton of ice there. Hold on. Another point of interest in here. I'm gonna find it. There's just a ton of iron there. Okay, good. So they're less likely to just explode now, which is good. Okay, so that requires a wall, but it is a ton of housing. You know what? Hold on, I'm going to change my plans. I know it's going to slow down getting that system. You have research the associated technology. Requires housing. Yeah, knock down some of these crew quarters that are inefficient, and we'll build the more efficient ones. That's simple enough. This is going to temporarily increase the housing problem, but it will be fixed right quick. And then, ironically enough, that's going to be it for me today. We've wasted some, not really wasted resources because you get it all back. Now we are a little bit down on food, considering I did have to replace that. So we're going to slowly bleed food, which isn't great. but it could be worse. Tomorrow is either going to be this or Mech Warrior. There's going to be nothing over the weekend because I'm busy watching the cats. But then again, watching the cats gives me, you know, pretty close to this, like 10% of a 2-week paycheck. So I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Thank you all for coming out. Hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is wherever you're in the world. Take care, and hope to see you all next time.